morning everyone, hope you all safe with a good health. With you Ms. Dina Al-Badi, science teacher for grade 8. Today we will complete our lesson sound wave and hearing. Pitch. What the meaning of the word pitch is how high or low you think is the sound is. The pitch heard depend on the earth is sensitive to pitches over a wide range. We know that the frequency can be measured by hertz. 1 hertz is 1 complete wavelength or cycle per second. So when I say that the frequency of this wave 1 hertz, it means this wave make a complete cycle per second. What determines a pitch? In a given medium, the higher the frequency of the wave, the shorter its wavelength and the higher its pitch. High frequency waves have a shorter wavelength and produce high-pitched sound. And low-frequency waves have a longer wavelength and produce low-pitched sound. Okay, so in a given medium, the higher the frequency of a wave, the shorter its wavelength and the higher its pitch. High-frequency wavelengths, it means it has shorter wavelengths. High-frequency, short wavelengths and high pitch. Low frequency, it means long wavelengths and low pitched sound. Okay, what is the meaning of the loudness? Loudness is the measure of how well a sound can be heard. The measure of how much energy a sound wave carries is the wave's intensity or amplitude. The amplitude of the sound wave is the maximum distance that the particle of the wave vibrates from their rest position. So again, what is the meaning of the loudness? Is the measure of how well a sound can be heard. The measure of how much energy a sound wave carries is the wave's intensity or amplitude. The amplitude of the wave is the maximum distance that the particle of the wave vibrates from their rest position. So, the greater the amplitude, the louder of the sound. The smaller of the amplitude, the softer of the sound. Okay? So, amplitude is related to the loudness of the body, the loudness of the sound wave. How the loudness is measured? Loudness is the characteristics of the sound that can be calculated from the intensity of the sound wave. The most common unit used to express loudness is decibel or dB. Okay, 1 decibel is 1/10 of a pell, the pace of the unit. Okay, so what is the measuring unit of the frequency? Hertz. What is the measuring unit of the wavelength? Meter or centimeter. What is the measuring unit for loudness? Decibel. How is the loudness measured? The softness sound most human can hear or at a level of 0 decibel. Sounds that are 120 decibel or higher can be painful. So more than 120 it will harm your ears. Okay? Rock concerts usually measure about 100. Rock concerts usually measure about 115 decibel. Amplifiers can increase loudness by receiving sound signal and increasing the wave's amplitude. Shorter exposures to sound that are loud enough to be painful can cause hearing loss. So when I hear a large sound, high sound, loud enough, it will be painful. It will be more painful for my ears. Even the loud sound that are not painful can damage your hearing if exposed to them for a long period of time. Loud sounds can damage the hair on the nerve cell, and these hairs don't grow back. So be careful when you put the earpiece in your ears. Sometimes it will harm you. using air plugs to block loud sounds, lowering the volume when using earbuds, and moving away from a loudspeaker are all ways to protect yourself from hearing loss. Doubling the distance between yourself and a loud sound can reduce the sound intensity by as much as 1/4 of what it was. The Doppler effect is the change in the observed frequency when the sound source, the observer, or both are moving. When you and the source of the sound are moving close together, the sound waves are closer together. The sound has higher frequency and higher pitch. When you and the source are moving away from each other, the waves are farther apart. The sound has a lower frequency and lower pitch. Okay, that's all. Hope you all understand. Please check LMS, print the sheet and solve it. Goodbye.